Good morning, dear. Wish all of you are fine. Today we will correct together our first partial exam. The first question. In the table given below, only one among the proposed answers, only one is correct. I have to circle the correct answer. Let's start. What's the GCD of 3 to the power 6 and 3 to the power 5? We know that to find the GCD, I have to pick out the common factors with the least power. 6 or 5, which one of them is smaller? Least means the smallest. Which one of them, 6 or 5? Definitely is 5 less than 6. Since the base is common, we should choose the common with the least power. That's why 3 to the power 5 is the GCD. Next one. If a equal 5 and b equal minus 2, then a plus b is how much? How to know? I have to replace a by 5 and b by minus 2. Don't forget the first step, we should write parentheses. Now, what about the signs? Here we have plus 5. Plus minus 2 is minus 2. So it's 5 minus 2, which is 3. The first answer is correct. 225 is it prime, even, or perfect square? 225, it ends with 5, so definitely is not even. Is it prime or perfect square? Let's write its prime factorization to check which one of them is correct. 225 is divisible by 3 or by 5. Okay, let's start by 3. The answer is 75. 75 divided by 3, 25. 25 divided by 5, 5, and 5 is divisible by itself to give us 1. Since it has more than 2 divisors, so it's divisible by 1, by 3, by 5, and by itself. It's not a prime number, since we know that prime number has only 2 divisors, 1 and itself. And we said that's not an even number. Is it a perfect square? Let's see. 225 is 3 squared times 5 squared. So I can write it here. 3 times 5, 15. All to the power 2, so it's a perfect square. It can be written as 15 power 2. Now how to solve this expression? 5 to the power 1 is 5. 5 to the power 0 is 1. And 1 to the power 5, if I multiply 1 by itself 5 times, I will get 1. So 5 plus 1 minus 1, it's 5. Now 10 times 10 to the power 3, we have 3 zeros here, times 10 to the power 4. Here we have same base multiplied by each other, so I have to add the exponents. 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8. So the power is 8 and the base is 10. It's 10 to the power 8. What about the LCM of 13 and 14? 13 and 14 are consecutive numbers. They are relatively prime numbers. So to find their LCM, I have to multiply 13 by 14. The second question. Given A equal 450, B equal 2 squared times 3 times 5, and C equal 7 squared times 11. The first part is to decompose A into product of prime factors. So let's do the prime factorization. 450, it ends with 0, so it's divisible by 2. The answer is 225. 225 divided by 3 is 75. 75 divided by 3 is 25. 25 divided by 5 is 5, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. So how to write it in the product of prime factors? It's 2 times 3 squared times 5 squared. That's it. Second part, find the GCD and LCM of A and B. Listen, A is 2 times 3 squared times 5 squared, and B is 2 squared times 3 times 5. To find their GCD, I have to find the common factors with the least power. We have 2 power 2 and 2, so we choose 2. 3 and 3 squared, 3 is a common factor. The least power here is 1. And we have 5 in B and in A 5 squared, so I have to write the one with the least power, which is 5. Now 2 times 3 times 5 is 30, so this is the GCD of A and B. In LCM, I have to write all the factors but those with the greater power. So 2 squared times 3 squared times 5 squared. Okay, I'm choosing the factor with the greater power. The answer is, here we have 4 times 9 times 25, which is 900. I can say that 4 times 25 is 100 and 100 times 9 is 900. Okay, that's how I solve mentally. Part 3. R, B, and C are relatively prime. What about their GCD? Do they have the same factor, common factor? B is 2 squared times 3 times 5 and C equals 7 squared times 11. There is no common factor among B and C. There's no common divisor, or I can say that the GCD of B and C is 1. So yes, they are relatively prime numbers. Now number 3, in an orthonormal system, x prime x and y prime y, I have to plot or place the given points. Lay its abscissa is 1 and ordinate is plus 3. Abscissa is 1, its position on the x-axis, and the ordinate is 3, so the y is 3. Here's where I plot point A. B is plus 1 minus 3, plus 1 minus 3, so this is point B. C minus 2 minus 3, D minus 2 plus 3, E 1 0. Its ordinate is 0, so E belongs to the x-axis. F minus 2 0, it's also has a 0 ordinate, so it belongs to x-axis. What are the other parts? Here is the figure. State in which quadrant are each point A and C. Here is point A. It's in quadrant 1. It has a positive abscissa and positive ordinate. Point C, it's here. It's in quadrant 3. It has negative abscissa and negative ordinate. Show that the 3 points A, E, and B are collinear. A, E, and B. Are they collinear? Yes, if I join them together, they will give me the same line. How to prove? I have to say that A, E, and B have the same abscissa, or in other words, XE equal XB, so A, B, and E are collinear. Prove that AD is parallel to X prime X. This is AD. They have the same ordinate or the same y, YA equal to YD equal how much here? It's a 3. Since they have the same ordinate, so the line AD is parallel to X prime X. How to prove that AB and DC are parallel? AB. We proved before that AB are collinear. They have the same abscissa, so they are on a line that's parallel to y-axis. Similarly, DC have the same ordinate, same abscissa, minus 2, so CD is parallel to the y-axis. AB is parallel to y prime y and CD parallel to y prime y. if two lines are parallel, then any line parallel to one of them is parallel to the other. So I can clearly say AB parallel to CD parallel to. Now number 4, calculate the following expressions. The first step to solve A is to get rid of the parentheses. Here we have minus 2.1 minus plus, the opposite of plus 6.3 is minus 6.3, plus minus 5.1 is minus 5.1. Keep in your mind that if we have the same sign, it will be positive. If we have opposite signs, plus minus or minus plus, it will give me a negative result. Minus minus 2.1 is plus 2.1. Plus plus 5.4, it's 5.4. So the final answer is minus 6. B equal 2 power 3 plus 2 times 2 to the power 2 minus 2 power 5 divided by 2 power 2. Let's solve it a step after another. I have to start by solving the exponent or the power. 2 power 3 is 8 plus 2 times 2 power 2. 2 power 2 is 4 minus 2 power 5 divided by 2 power 3. I can say that it's 32 divided by 4, which is 8. Now we have 8 plus 8 minus 8, so the answer of B is 8. Here I have to say that's 32 divided by 4, okay? Similarly, here we have minus 12 plus a series of numbers. Here I noticed that you have a multiplication sign, and I know that multiplication has more priority than addition or subtraction, so I have to solve these first. I have to write on the line minus 12 plus minus 2 times minus 3 minus times minus is a plus, and 2 times 3 is 6. Minus 4 times minus 5 is plus 20, and plus 2 times plus 7 is plus 14. So the answer of C will be 40 minus 12, which is 28. Number 5, write the following expressions in the form of 1 power. I have to write, for example, 2 power something, 3 power something, according to the given numbers. Here I have 3, 9, and 27, so let's write the prime factorization. 9 is 3 squared. 27 is 3 cubed. So here I have to replace 9 by 3 squared and 27 by 3 cubed. The next answer I have to write on the line 3 power 4. Now 3 power 2 all to the power 2, I have to multiply the exponents. So it's a 3 power 4. And here we have 3 power 9. Now we have the same base multiplied by each other. So I have just to add the exponents. 4 plus 4 plus 9 is 17. So the final answer is a 3 to the power 17. Similarly, in the next step, we have 2, 8, 2, and 4. The prime factorization of 8 is 2 cubed. 4 is 2 squared, so I have to replace them by the powers. Now, the next step, I have the same base, so just add the exponent. 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 is 16, so the final answer is 2 to the power 16. Number 6, given A equal plus 3, B equal minus 5, and C equal plus 4. Calculate A plus B minus 5 plus C. Let's start by replacing each one by the number. Then get rid of the parentheses following the rule of signs. Here we have 3 minus 5 plus 4, so E equal minus 3. F, first step, replace A by 3 and B by minus 5. So minus plus 3 is minus 3, plus minus 5 is minus 5, and minus plus 4 is minus 4. Here we have minus 3, minus 5, minus 4, so the result is minus 12. Part 2, show that a minus b is 2 times c. A minus b is plus 3 minus minus 5. So it's 3 plus 5, which is 8. What about 2 times c? C is 4, so 2c is 2 times 4, which is 8. They gave me the same answer, so definitely a minus b is 2 times c. They are equal to each other. That's it. If you please, you have to copy the correction on your copybook and then hand your work in the assignment. Wish to see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.